It's the Cary Coatney comic book notes / diary number 23. So, second week of employment turmoil. I've been working from home for the past 2 weeks. There's some stuff going on at work. My place of employment is on shutdown. Little things get resolved. So the thing is, I'm probably a dead man walking. Even though I'm working from home, things that would be said to me, I suppose they'll ask me to retire people who are not my bosses. So we'll see what happens when this thing ends, but as long as I make enough money this month to pay my rent, that's all I care about. Okay, so this is like sort of my big week. I went down last week to help alleviate some of the my pulls, because I told my landlord I'll be paying the rent late this month anyway, so I might as well go down and take care of some my pull business. So what we got going? Well, it's Green Lantern number 32 right out on the pile, DC, and it looks like Hal Jordan reached into his Green Lantern Crackerjack box, and it's pulling out a ring to marry, what's her name, Star Sapphire? Okay, whatever. KO tie-in. The last issue of KO, DC KO, comes out next week. So put that read in there. Oh, we got Vampirella. Looks like Vampirella's gonna eat some goat nads tonight. There you go. I thought of that on the bus ride home. Anyway, Iron Man number 2, and it's a $4.99 book, not a $3.99 book. Marvel thinks, I guess they think this Iron Man's going to be the charm in this one, so we can charge an extra $1 for it. See what happens. Hawk smashed everything, and I was saying in my previous little short video, it's good to have 2 Hulk books a month that only charge you $3.99. But this one's only going to be around for another 2 months. This one, another 6 months to reboot as Incredible Hulk again. All right. Black Panther Intergalactic, number 3. Mortal Thor, number 7. And one of my favorite villains Thor faces off against is the Cobra, Mr. Hyde. So any rematch between Thor, I mean, going back to the freaking mid-60s, right? Any face off with Mr. Hyde, it's good enough with me. Watching came up in my Netflix queue, but I'm watching some updated version of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. It's pretty good. The effects are pretty good on it. Wow, Rocketeer Island. This is gonna be an interesting read. This is supposedly Dave Stevens' last plotted story of the Rocketeer, which never got done until this day. So before he died, he probably had this in the drawer and forgot all about it. So it's I can't wait to read this. Capes, number 4 in Um, this is the second Invincible Universe book. I think there's a brand new one that comes out next week. I'm not sure what it is. We're talking. The clerk at the store today was a little bit chipper, so he was telling me about. I told him about this book, #1 issue, the first issue of Narcos, and I told him about this. What's the deal with all this new thing going on with every time Image puts out a #1, people are lining up the stores to grab it, whatever the issue is. And I told him, I think this is the speculation because of what the show Beauty that started on FX last month, which he doesn't like. I do. I mean, I think it's one of Ashton Kutcher's. I don't like Ashton Kutcher in anything much, but I do like him in this show. But anyway, I told him that it's probably the speculation because people didn't expect this show to take off to be a hit, and so that way it drove the price of #1s up to Image. Since it was an Image book, it's not an Image book now, but it was when it first started, and that's fueled speculation that people think that a lot of Image shows are going to be turned into television shows overnight. I mean, well, that's not the case because what about all those books that Jonathan Hickman wrote for Image? I can't remember the one, but there's like 3 of them. There are 3 shows that Amazon wanted to do based on John Hickman's comic book series, and they all wound up in development hell. I can't remember one of them. My roommate was a fan of them. My roommate was. I don't know if I have this or not. I was glossed over this, but I like these. I like these Universal Monsters thing that Image has been doing, or rather Skybound. The last one was Mummy, the Mummy, the creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein. Yeah, they're all good. They got different take, on this. All right, so 1776, 4th issue. I think there's only one left to go. Who poked a hole in Batman's eye? There's Detective Comics. Oh yeah, this is one I grabbed off the shelf. I missed out. Oh crap! I missed out on. I like this. I mean, it's an EC Archie and gang meet EC Comics. I couldn't turn that down. I want to see how this wound up, but it's a one shot anyway. I can't lose. Wow. Hold on. Oh, I didn't bag Absolute Wonder Woman. Now a lot of like I said, I think last year, a lot of them are coming out next week, but second, third, fourth, fifth printings of various Absolute DC books are coming out, and it's funny that I was pointing out to number 14 Absolute Batman of the Joker, and I see the guy was selling for $15, and so oh, you got that issue up to $15 already, and they go, no, well, yeah, that's the first printing. I said, what do you mean the first printing? You still got some on the shelf behind me? And I just noticed it. Oh, the logo is red, while the one up on the shelf was green. So there you go. Absolute Wonder Woman number 17, Dungeons of Doom number 2, which I'm dismayed to find that's a $5.99 book. I don't like that. Don't know why. It was like it's Red Hulk and White Tiger. No, what's that? Oh, jeez. The Black Panther's brother. Was it Wolf King or something? I don't know. clerk was telling me, "You're lucky you got this because this is all sold out." So I guess I keep my eye on what's gonna happen with this book. X-Men number 25, double-sized issue. Oh yeah, because it's 25. That's why it's $5.99. I was wondering about that last week. Punisher 1, number 5.99, and it's got a parental advisory on there. So, we'll see. It's supposed to pick up from the red band left off. That's probably why. So, Ultimates 21. Countdown. 3 issues to go. New Avengers. This is only 1 issue left to go. Thank goodness, because it's written by Sam Humphries, and he's not one of my favorite, comic book writers. Sorry, Sam. The Fantastic Four, number 8, and finally Malice makes an appearance. I thought this whole storyline was supposed to be Malice, but it's kind of going all over the place. The wizard tried to kill the kids, the Fantastic Four kids, wherever they call themselves, Ben's and Reed and Sue's, Valerie and Franklin. The wizard tried to off them, but they pooled their resources and defeated him. Oh no! Actually, the Thing came to the rescue from him, and he brought these super villains to fight the wizard. Like a bunch of the Thing went to a bar where all the supervillains hang out and said, "Hey, some of you guys owe me a favor," and he teleported them to freaking Arizona and to land on top of the wizard, and they beat the freaking crap out of him. Doctor Strange number 3. Uncanny X-Men. I totally forgot that this was happening. The Legion of Monsters are popping up in the Uncanny X-Men. I think this is the second. Yeah, it's the second part, and I that one shot. I remember having that one shot. I was so blown away by that because Neil Adams did the cover on that. But it's probably worth a gazillion dollars now. So I'm looking forward to that. Way to elevate the Shocker. This is the Shocker now. They're making a big deal out of this thing. Death Spiral. It's 1 of 9. I'm not buying the Venom issues. I don't need to add the Venom to my pull list. All right, there's that. There's the Justice League Unlimited. That goes in the DC pile. And last is the Black Panther 60th anniversary special. Oh, I got this to do too. I got this one. Got the oversized. I think this is the final one. The Batman Second Night, book 3, and I believe this is the final issue. So, see how that plays out. Oh crap! I thought I had a brand new Marvel catalog, but it seems it's the same one. So I thought that was. But we already went over this. This is pretty cool. Well, for kids. I saw a little girl eyeing this thing, and she's, "Mom," and he goes, "Mommy, Daddy, can you buy that for me? Can you buy that for me?" And I was like saying, "Oh, kid, that's for free." And there's the clerk there. "Oh yeah, free, take it, please." And so it's an M&M's. But this is the thing, man. It's written by Ralph Macchio, or he seems like he gets these doormat assignments. I don't know what it is with him, man. But he's keen on just writing these low key books. Like every time a movie or TV show comes out, And you gotta write. They'll put like a 4 or 5 issue little tie-in to the book, or something to whet the people's appetite to watch the show and stuff. And he's always writing those stories, and they take place out of continuity and everything. And I feel sorry for the guy. Why can't they give this guy? I think that guy used to write Daredevil for the longest time, man. All right, so there's no. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. I'll tackle this sometime soon. This is the preview of the new Vertigo titles that DC's putting out, which are Bleeding Hearts, End of Life, and The Peril of the Brutal Dark, and Azrael Kane Mystery. But I was like really keen on. They show covers on what's coming up next, and 100 Bullets. That's the new 100 Bullets miniseries that's coming out. 8 issues. Yeah. I'll go get back to that. Here's the Crying Doll right here. It is an 8-issue series. Anna might just be a murderer. Can Polly save her from herself? Necro-Cretaceous. You should be proud of me for pronouncing this right. Because, did you know why? I used to watch the Jurassic Park cartoon on Netflix, Camp Cretaceous. So, geez, this looks like something that's been done before. I don't know. It's got Derek Robinson doing. I do like this, man. It so reminds me of Paul Gallucci's work, but it's not. It's Ram V and Mike Perkins. Occult warfare was only a fantasy, dead and debunked. Well, that's what they like you to think. Okay. What else is in here? Fanatic. What's that all about? By Grace Ellis and Hannah Templar. Is that Garth Ellis's sister or wife? She's the ultimate fan, and she'll kill to prove it. A walking shadow. Yeah, this reminds me of things that IDW were doing, where they were trying to get lift off the ground with these miniseries of independent writers and artists coming together, and but this is Simon Spurrier and Aaron Campbell, and they're selling up some of the back stock, people, I guess. Well, DC Vertigo. Well, I had the spare cash. I buy all of them, but gotta know and pick my battles. Okay, that's it for this week. I'll probably see you another couple weeks or so. Bye.